Welcome to the Every Word is Gross podcast.
When you're here, you're family, which is a word that we think is pretty gross.
Now, on to the episode.
Suddenly I'm like, oh my god, that bass now is coming in and I can hear nothing and it's really great. That was me. Guys,
I turned my computer
I know you told that's
onto
two.
Do Not Disturb.
I just muted it.
Well, too
Mute.
late.
It might not have picked it up. You don't know.
It might not have, no.
This
But-
isn't the same as the zipper incident. You guys, when that came on, when I was listening to the episode, so much joy.
Wait a minute. Which episode was that in?
Like 4,
I think it was 4, yeah.
3 or 4.
I don't think I remember.
Phoenix came up to me quietly
Oh, that's
to
right.
zip up his Spider-Man costume, but
That's
I
right.
held the mic in
Right
my hand
there.
while I did it, and it just goes. You're like, okay, I can't not
That
laugh
was
at
the
that.
tipping point because there were a number of things
Yeah.
that day
Yeah.
that I was like, I'm not going to break.
Don't laugh,
I'm
don't
gonna
laugh.
continue. But that one, I just couldn't.
And then
No.
we lost it.
Yeah.
And Cameron's like, what? Because you're not plugged into the
Yeah,
system. You
I'm
didn't
not
hear
hearing
it.
what you guys
It
are
was
hearing.
It
loud.
was so clear in my ears.
It was
I-
so loud. You go back and listen to that episode and you'll
I will
hear
go back
it.
and listen. But this actually might be the last time we're recording with Jake in the room for a long
Maybe
time.
we
It
might be able to
be.
get in like
sneak
one.
one
We might be able to get in
we
one
don't
on
know,
one
but
I
today.
think
this
we could
potential.
round it out to 10. I think that'd be a good goal.
What is
Round
this,
it out to
9?
10.
This is 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
this
could
is
do
nice.
one-
So we
you
could do
wanna
one, maybe
one
one
on
more
Wednesday.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Pre-game.
Sneak one
Yep.
in.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, welcome. Every word is gross.
Every word
Welcome
is
back.
We
gross.
are here. I am Cameron for the new family members.
Welcome to the family.
Yep.
I'm Jake. I get
Yeah.
to start this time.
And I am your cool Aunt Sarah.
Nice.
That's what the kids call
Fun.
me.
Yeah. Your kids?
Nope, my kids
Okay.
call me Mom.
Okay.
And when they're mad at me, cool Aunt Sarah. maybe they call me Mom when they're mad at me. It's hard to tell. I digress.
Wait,
Uh,
Cam, did you intro yourself?
Yeah.
He
I
did.
already
so-
did.
So you were
So
like,
I-
I
You
get
just
to go
weren't-
first,
I
and
thought
I
you
was
just
like,
weren't
I thought you were
listening.
changing it up.
You just weren't listening to me. It's
I guess
fine.
this
It's-
isn't my episode, so why would I?
No,
assume?
this is my
This is your
episode.
It is.
It's ladies' choice.
Every time. I can't just. Oh, that's going to be my. You have no idea how long that is in my head. I can hear the bells. Okay. No hairspraying today. Because it's not good for you.
Hairspray is not good for you? It's not good for
Not
your
good
hair?
for the world either.
Anything like aerosols, probably not, but whatever.
I mean,
We got to get like cancers and all sorts of things. They're in everything, you guys.
Yeah.
All the things. It
especially in
sucks.
California.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. But on to the show. Guys, I picked this word a little bit on a whim.
Okay.
We like whimsy.
It's not whimsical.
The word isn't whimsical or
no,
it's not
although
whimsical?
whimsy, don't like that word as much.
Mhm.
Okay. We'll talk about that one another day.
Yes.
This word, I also specifically chose this word because I feel like a lot of our gross words have very aggressive sounds.
Mm.
They're like guh or ch or yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Don't forget the squid.
I'm
I'm an SQU guy. You guys know this.
Let's go what?
Squid.
Let's go what? But is this a very like pleasant,
I feel like
rounded
it
word?
could be, and then you think about it, and it just isn't.
Okay.
The word is senescent. Okay, senescent.
What?
Now, when you look at the word, it's senescent.
Senescent?
Yeah, and the more I say it, the more I don't like it.
Senescent.
So this word, senescence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
I think you'll go when you hear this. The word means growing old or aging. So like senile, senescent.
Oh.
Yeah, see? You'll
Oh,
be like,
probably same
oh, I
root
get it.
words,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, it just looks like you're smelling things twice when you're looking at the word. It's senescent. So it's also for like a cell in
And
biology.
you know we love us a smelly word on this pod.
A senescent cell is no longer capable of dividing, but also it's still alive and metabolically active. So,
So
it
it's
kinda,
basically just hanging on by a thread before it disappears into eternity.
yes.
Oh, great.
So you could be senescent or unsenescent.
Unsenescent.
That makes that's worse.
And
Senescent.
yeah, I mean, like, there's something just a little sad about this word too. It's the condition of growing old, the process of decaying by time. Um, I found this word and all of its synonyms, which just kind of made me feel very good. And another one of the words that are on my list, so I won't say it.
Nice.
But it can also just change into senectitude. Like you're in a period of senectitude, old age. And Urban Dictionary, I feel like they'd never get it right. And then I realized, oh, they were just being nice-ish. Because they say senescence is a state of beauty, peace, and health.
Oh.
And then they say, enjoy the slow, sweet descent into senescence, you old word. So I
Wow.
thought this was, for me, this was just a change in pace, a little bit of words.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at first senescence, it's like evanescence. It's like, it has a nice quality to it, but the more I say it, I just, like, even the pronunciation here is showing it said more like senescent. I don't know. It just, like, it doesn't sit right with me. I'll never use it.
It's senescent, right?
Yeah.
Senescent.
Like, how's your grandma? Senescent.
It's pretty senescent,
That's
right? Al?
terrible.
Right?
Well, I can't say that about my grandmas.
I guess it's better than being like, she's old. You know?
But that's basically what you're saying, just in a fancy way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because
And people be like, wow, that's so nice.
and
You'd be
then
like,
you
but it
go,
isn't.
no, I
Senescent.
just called her old. Yeah.
I don't know. Again, it also reminds me of Jake's word from last episode where it just kind of feels like you're making it up a little bit too. Like, senescent.
Yeah.
It's a word.
I'd never had heard that word. I don't think. I mean, you could have told me it meant anything, and you would have
It
had me.
means jelly beans.
But except when you say it like that, then I don't believe you. What does that word mean? It means jelly beans.
Well, that's your loss because I'm not lying.
Oh man.
I know you're not a lion. You're a lady.
Thank you.
Senescent.
What does this little drop down menu do on the dictionary when you? Yeah, so that's my word.
That's your word. I like it. I think it's a good one.
Yeah, it's not necessarily gross. It just, I mean, it is because
kinda
all words are
is.
gross. It's kind of ew. Like if someone was like, "Wow, the senescence of wine," I'd be like, "Ew."
I mean, it's definitely something you don't want to be.
Yeah,
You don't
I
wanna-
hate
I don't-
old. No, I'm kidding. I feel like I would rather be senescent than old. But then when you think like it's still alive, but is it? When they're talking
Yeah.
about like cells, I'm like,
Yeah.
That's makes me sad. Yeah, and it just has like a pretentious kind of nature to it as well. Like if someone just used, like they just dropped senescent into a sentence,
Yeah.
I'd be like, shut up.
Right.
Just shut up.
It's like
Yeah.
you do not. You need to spend way
No
less
one
time
uses
on your
that.
vocabulary games.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the
You need to-
minute they said it to me, I'd be like, ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, you want to go play the Wordle again?
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, what are
really
you on
long
the
wordle.
Quirtle, the Octurtle?"
Turtle. Here we are with these. See, those are nasty words, but they're very aggressive.
That's a pack of 8 turtles, I think.
This
Yeah.
this word has 3 E's in it,
That makes it good.
2
That makes it gross.
S's, and 2 N's.
That makes it gross. Yeah, I don't like the 3 E words.
3E.
Yeah, it also
E's.
says C. Like if I were just looking, I'd be senescent. Senescent. I don't know, you guys. I
Senescent.
just don't like this word.
It's not a good word. It's not a good
I just
word.
don't like it. And so
I think I am going to give it a rating. Senescent. Pretty gross. I'm going to give it a pretty gross. I think there are way less gross words.
oh, for sure.
Still. But senescent. I don't like the ending. Senescent. It's like since.
Well,
like,
that's
it's just
what bothers me about that too is like it says scent, SCENT, and then so it's SENE,
Mm-hmm.
and then scent.
Right.
And so I'm like, also then if I'm thinking of something that's old, growing old and aging, but you can smell it.
Ew. Yeah. I don't want to smell. I don't want to smell senescent.
You don't want to smell senescent. I'm going to come out with a perfume brand called senescent. And everyone will think it's fancy, but it's just old people smell.
Yeah, you just film a
from my
commercial
socks.
out in the desert of someone doing something random. Yeah, and then whisper the name. Senescent.
But
And
then
it's just old people smell.
But
Yeah,
then right behind the perfume bottle, you just see an old person with a walker just walking behind.
And everyone's like, "Oh, that's so weird and artsy. It
Smell
must be
the
a good
age."
perfume."
Must be a good
Parfum.
perfume. But yeah, pretty gross
Yeah,
for me.
it's
Mhm.
it's bleh.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Jake,
Bleh.
your rating?
Yeah, I'd give it pretty gross. It
Mhm.
feels like the word. It feels a little air. It's like it doubles back on itself, like senescent. It's like, did you mean to say
Yeah.
just scent? No.
Mhm.
Senescent.
I'll say
Wow, I feel like we can do that for longer than we already have.
Yeah, we
but
probably
we
should
probably
stop.
shouldn't.
Yep. But yeah,
But yeah,
pretty
as you
gross.
said, I think they're less gross words. I think they're more
Mhm.
gross. It's like you said. It's a bit. It doesn't have a lot of harshness
Yeah.
to it, but
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
also, I don't
It's
like it.
it's a different type. I probably give it an ew. It's not very high to me. I think the grossness of it is just the more you sit on it, the more you sit in the scent
Mhm.
of it, and
Mhm.
then also just me picturing anyone using this word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good layer to
someone
it.
just
Mhm.
using it would really bum me out.
Yeah.
Totally bogus.
Yeah. Well, good word. I like it. I think I've learned something more than I've been disgusted by something, which is
Yeah.
which
See,
is
I feel like there
Everyone
has to be an
does.
educational
needs to be-
component
there
to
needs
this,
to be
right? Like
every
we
once
can't
in a
just
while.
pick the words booger.
I mean, we could.
I do
Well,
like that word.
I gotta find a new word. No, I don't.
Speaking
not
of
really.
boogers, my word is. What is your word, Cameron?
My word. Okay. I feel like my last few words have been
Stinky.
stinky. They've really
They've been a little bit stinky.
they've been things that have described disgusting things.
Yes.
I'm going
give you
I'm
that.
going back to basics.
Going back
I'm
to the
going back
beginning.
to a word that we use often, I think, or we can.
Okay.
All right, here's my word. Company. Company. Yeah, it's it's a common word,
Mhm.
but company. It has a weird like bounce to it that I just don't like. It's a weird word.
I would say like I would rather host guests
Yeah,
than
right?
to say, "Oh,
Mhm.
we're having company over."
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
like, why?
I-
What are they gonna sell me something?
Mhm.
I
Company?
don't want.
Is this a
No.
business transaction?
But then also, yeah, company, like it's got so many different connotations.
That's true.
So
and, yeah.
initially, I have a dog named Penny. And I
Uh-huh.
go, come, Penny.
That's fair. that's fair.
Penny is awful.
Company.
Come, Penny.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't
No.
want to break
Yeah.
that
No.
down any more than we already have.
Come,
No.
Penny.
Getting into some dangerous
I'm gonna
territory.
legally
there.
change her name to Penny. People be like, "Did you say Penny?" No,
Fanny.
Panny.
I said
Penny.
Penny. You know, like come, Penny. Wow, that word
Yeah.
got a lot more play than I thought it would.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yep. And no, it does. It's got momentum. It's got this weird.
What I like
little-
about you bringing in a word like that too
Yeah.
is, again, I feel like I say this frequently on the show, but
Mhm.
the whole idea of it is that when a normal common word just like does not sit right, the longer you use and think about something,
Mhm.
you go, why?
Yeah.
Like, why are we saying that
Mhm.
word?
Yeah.
It's
Company. Why?
awful.
Yeah.
And
What?
then also how people break words down
Yeah.
and just start saying them.
Mhm.
But company.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's definitely two layers for it, one of which we do more than the other, which is like the initial when you hear it, it is abrasive to your ears.
Mhm.
But then the other side of it, which is how this really started, I feel like, is that there are any word you can say it enough,
Yeah.
and you can be like, why?
Yeah.
Why do we say that?
Company.
Company.
Yeah. And it's going to be a normal word. You're going to say it
Having
randomly in
company.
a sentence
I'm gonna
at some point.
Yeah, and then you go,
And then
"Who?"
you're going to go, oh, that's
I'm
wrong.
gonna be
That
living
happens
somewhere,
more often than not.
and I'm gonna tell whoever I'm living with, like, oh, clean up the place. We're having company, and I'll go, never mind.
No, we're not.
I uninvited them just now.
I thought you said we were having company. A good note for that word, and it's really not the word, it's just I like the song, but Sam Fender has a song called Good Company, which I adore.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also he's got a British accent, so it doesn't sound quite, it's like, sometimes I'm good company. Company.
It's almost like Jamie
Other
Tart
times I'm
saying company.
cursed.
I think Jamie Tart
Jamie
has said.
Tart?
I think Jamie Tart has said
Company.
company at one
Company.
point in the show.
He'd be like,
Maybe.
I'm having company. Wow, we talk about Ted Lasso a
lot.
It's so good though.
It's so good.
It's because they need to be real people.
I actually
so
don't know
we
if
can
I
be friends with them.
I want to be outskirts friends with them. I don't want to be in the middle of their crazy.
I do.
I want
Yeah.
to.
Just
I want
to watch though. I kind of want to be more like Higgins, where he like gets to
love
be a part of
Higgins is
everything, but he
great.
just goes home to his family.
I was gonna
Know what I
say.
mean?
Yep.
I was gonna say Will. Just being the
Yeah,
kit man,
he's
just
just,
a
like,
there.
small role,
He's
just an
just there.
employee in the building.
And he brings some really good wisdom, and
Yeah.
he
does have some really
he
sweet
shows up at the
Just-
best comedic times.
just finds himself in the middle of all of the really
No
serious.
spoilers.
I
No
would be.
spoilers,
I'd
but
be
yes.
I'd be fine with being Will. I think. Yeah.
I love it, you guys.
Anyway,
good.
okay,
So
so
company is ruined for me
yeah,
forever.
mhm, you're welcome. This
pretty
is
much.
Panny.
this is the Urban Dictionary, and I laughed just because of the novel that this is. So get ready for a short story.
Buckle in.
Reference made to other people, usually who are not important or cool enough to explicitly name. Those who fall into the background but are still worth hanging out with because of their potential or willingness to be gophers.
Oh yeah.
Note, it is possible to elevate yourself from this lower level position company to a higher status, but it requires pleasing members of the upper echelon. And then here's the story that it goes with it. Cool girl number 1. Yo, let's have an end of summer party. And cool dude number 1 says, great idea. Let's be sure to email lots of people, which cool dudes and girls always email their friends to invite them to their end of summer party. FYI. Cool girl number 1. Yeah, I'll invite cool girl number 2, cool guy number 2, cool girl number 3, cool guy number 4, and company. And then cool dude number 1 goes back and says, nice, but I hope they don't bring any fobs, momos, or chicken wings. Which I don't know what any of that means.
I mean, I feel like I do out of context, but in context,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. I didn't look that up, so I'd be
You
careful.
probably shouldn't.
But yes, so that's the novel that goes along, and that was the first
That's pretty good.
entry.
Yeah, that was a whole
And
ride.
I will
Yeah.
say
Mhm.
I'm impressed that we're only on, what is this, 9? This is 9?
9. Yep.
We're 9 episodes in, and that's, I think, twice that upper echelon has been used.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I was like,
You
wow,
said it,
again,
and I was like,
huh?
wait a second.
Wait, what did we use it for?
It was
before?
on one of your words, like one of your fancy words at the first. I don't
Yeah, I could
remember.
go back. I don't remember, but I think
Was it
I was using it.
egregious?
It was egregious for sure. Now that you
And
say
you're
that,
like, it's such an upper echelon
Egregious.
Yeah,
word or
that is-
something like that.
that's an attack on the upper echelon of society.
That's right.
Yes.
is what I
That's
said.
right. Okay, but
Along those
yeah,
And
lines.
I want to applaud y'all for bringing
Mhm.
that in.
yeah.
Makes us
Mhm.
sound real.
Yep.
Upper
Yeah.
echelon ourselves.
Company. Yep. That's my word.
Well,
It's
that's
gross.
a good one.
It's
because
gross.
again, I think it proves the point of the podcast
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
begin with.
Mhm.
So I love it.
Yeah.
/ hate it.
Mhm.
You inspired me because to be fair, I've been going back and forth this whole time that we've been talking on which
On
word I'm
which
going
word you're gonna
to.
use?
Wait, we haven't ranked his word.
Oh, we haven't ranked. Sorry. Good call.
It's true, but you've picked a word because
You
of the word
picked
that
a
I
word
I
used.
have
because
picked
of
a
Yes,
this
word.
word.
okay.
I've changed my
See,
word
I'm
because
happy.
of the
I
word.
went way
I'm
out
happy.
on the outskirts because I felt like I kept picking like really
Which is
blasé,
fine.
like everyday words.
which is
so
fine.
We're
I think
flippity flopping.
we gotta
Yeah.
we gotta bring
We're
all
out
words.
on a boat with our flippy floppies.
You're not flipping burgers or at work straight
Oh,
flipping copies.
I'm at Kinko's straight
You're
flipping
yeah,
copies.
I can go straight flipping copies.
It's all good, guys.
Kinko's. Is that still around? Is
The
there?
Lonely Pineapple?
No.
Oh, Kinko's.
Kinko's.
I'm gonna say
Wait,
no to both.
Do you actually think that's what they were called? The Lonely Pineapple? You're close.
It
It's
is.
the Lonely Island.
Lonely
it is the
Island.
Lonely Island. Yeah. I mean, pineapples, islands, they're close. They're
I'm
adjacent.
sorry.
It's
Wow.
similar.
They're adjacent.
New band name idea, guys. Lonely Pineapple.
Lonely
Okay.
Jake, what's your rating?
Company. I'll give it pretty gross as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think initially I would have said you, but it's
Right.
one of those that starts to sneak up on you for
It
sure.
does.
Mhm.
I go with a disgusting for
Mm.
me, but only because my very first reaction to it was "come panty,"
That's
and then I kept like I can't really let go of the panty part.
Pammy.
Yeah. Like as a girl, and especially when you're little, your
Yeah.
underwear is called panties all the
Oh,
time, which I
yeah.
already
Mhm.
hate that word.
Mm, yeah.
It's like
it's a gross
someone who
word.
just can't pronounce, like, pick up your panty. I don't like it. It upsets me. I'm gonna go. I need to cry for a
to
minute.
me it seems like I've heard discussion of that word similar to moist. There's
Yeah.
a lot of people
Yeah,
Yep.
who
it's just
harshly dislike.
it's just
It's true.
bad.
panty.
There are
It's
certain
true. But it
words
is-
where I'm like, nah.
Yeah, that's not a good word.
Bah.
That's not a good word. I think I will give it. I'm teetering between pretty good
Sorry.
and disgusting.
I didn't like that word.
Yeah, that's a bad word too. Which before I said it, I paused because I was like, "Oh, am I gonna say
Hesitated.
it? I'm gonna say it." I think I'm gonna go pretty gross. I don't like the word, but I definitely know that there are far grosser words. So I think I'll do pretty gross as well. So
Pretty gross.
pretty gross.
Is
pretty
gross
Yuck.
on any of your lists?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not on my list. I was just asking.
Which one?
Gross.
Gross.
Oh, I feel like that's low hanging fruit for us.
That is way low hanging.
Mhm.
I feel
fruit.
like
That'd be
I
like
mean-
someone picking word.
Which, to be fair,
But
word-
wow, isn't that bad?
it's a gross
Word.
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 What are you
Word.
saying?
Word.
Words.
Words. There's a few of them.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay.
Jake, what's your word?
Okay, this is my my on the fly word. I'm gonna go with babe.
Babe.
Babe. I don't like it.
Oh.
I really don't like this word.
That's upsetting to me because, I've made a decision recently. This is going back to Ted Lasso. You know how Keely calls everyone babe?
Does she?
So I've recently found myself doing that a
Oh,
lot.
man.
Like a lot.
Oh no.
But I don't say it like babe.
That's the one that I
ew.
most don't
Babe.
like.
Hey, babe.
The other
Babe.
one that I don't like is referring to a baby as
Yeah,
a babe.
That's true.
As
Like some people consider like, hey, could you get me a soda, babe?
Yeah.
See, Keely doesn't
It's
do
the
it like that.
worst.
Keely does like, oh, babe.
That's like the one acceptable
Oh,
one.
yeah,
cute.
yeah. She does,
She goes,
yeah.
oh, babe.
It's in that
And I love
context.
it.
But it
yeah.
takes it's like playing with fire. It takes some
you
some
have to
precision,
be Keely Jones.
some certain specific personality.
Yeah.
You have to have the right
Most people slaughter it. I
way.
will give you
yeah.
that. Like,
yeah.
I can imagine about 99% of the population saying it and me being like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
I do.
yes.
I do think, which I know this was last episode, but baby is worse. I feel like.
You think
Like,
baby's worse?
Baby, yeah, I do. Like, if I were, again, I would relay it to my husband, but like, I'd rather call him babe
than
than
baby.
baby.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like, hey, baby.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
fair.
See. Yeah.
that one.
It's yeah.
I don't like
I
it.
guess it's just the whole premise. It makes every time it's a pet name, it makes me think about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I fell in love with this
Which again-
baby.
Yeah. Baby
Palette
is
this
worse.
What?
baby.
Palette this baby.
Yeah. Oh,
First
for
episode
sure.
callback.
That's what they call
Absolutely.
a callback.
But yeah, so I don't like Babe either.
Babe.
I don't. I
No.
think Baby is a little bit grosser, but Babe is right behind it
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't like.
So,
I will say, the only redemptive quality that word has ever had for me is Keely Jones, and recently saying it. So
mhm.
until now, I have been right on par with you of like, ugh.
It also just like
And I usually don't say that word that much. I call my children babies every now and then. I'll be like, not like you babies. That sounded like I was being mean.
I
I'll be
feel like
come
no.
here, baby.
I feel like that's the only way I'll
When they're
call my
actually your
children
babies.
Your
babies.
children,
Like,
yeah.
quit being a
babies?
baby.
I do
Yeah,
sometimes.
I-
Like, are you a baby? Do you need a nap? You sound like you need a nap.
I probably would say that.
Babe. I just hate how like flat it is. Babe. I'll go-
Babe.
Can you go pick up the babe?
Also because
I don't know if I would ever. I don't know if I would ever call a baby a babe.
I would not.
No,
Definitively no.
like that doesn't make any
really you
sense
don't just
to
say
me.
that's a baby.
I mean,
You know what this episode's gonna be called? The callback episode. The episode with all the callbacks.
it's true. We gotta
Okay,
get some
here's
good
something I want to say about this, because as you're saying babe, you're not personally, I don't hear the A. So it's like babe.
No.
It's like
Yeah.
beb. So then
Babe.
in French, like a
Mhm.
infant will be enfant, but it could also be bébé, which is
Right.
annoying because in Spanish, bébé means to drink, like bebo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think the accent's different. It's bebe.
Bébé.
Bebe.
Bébé. No, because
Eh,
there's
bébé.
bebo, bebés, and
right.
bébé. Yeah, I don't know. It
yeah.
is a different accent because I was not swapping fast enough from French to Spanish or whatever. But I'm
Yeah.
like, so one means baby, one means to drink.
Are we out here drinking
What's
babies?
happened?
Or
Drinking babies.
babies do be drinking. That's
Yep, they do.
That just reminds.
the thing.
There was a show. It was like a sketch show on like late night.
Mhm.
It wasn't MTV,
Something.
but it was something like that, a
Yeah.
channel like that, called The Whitest Kids You Know. And they had a section called Scaring Babies.
oh my god.
And they would just like scream at babies and like do it was weird.
That show would never be allowed on air now. I feel.
Well,
like.
it's also was called The Whitest Kids You Know.
I
So
mean,
yeah.
that's another reason it might
I
not.
actually no. I actually think that one
That would be okay?
The title probably would. Make
I don't
air
know.
Again.
I never know these days.
Yeah.
But the point is that's what I think of.
Yeah.
Like,
That whole
that's the only reason baby is an acceptable word is when you're saying
Mm.
scaring babies.
everything you just described just screams Nick at Night to me.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
yeah.
I-
You mean the place where TV hits?
Yeah, that is the place where TV hits.
Sure.
The place where TV hits.
The etymology of it is also interesting. It mentions like it's from late 14th century to mean infant, young child of either sex, short for babin, which is
Baboon?
probably no babin, like Baban,
Babin.
babin, like
Babin.
which probably
Babylon Brook.
refers
Babylon Brook.
or is
Maybe?
imitative of baby talk, like babble.
Oh.
But also, in many languages, the word means old woman compared to Russian babushka for grandmother.
Babushka.
Baba.
You
But
Yeah,
guys.
also
peasant
like
woman.
Babel. I mean,
Yeah.
there's that too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just don't like it. I don't
No.
think.
It reminds me of the movie Babe too, with the pig.
Yeah.
If I just had one day with you.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah, for the musical interlude or intermission.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah, and
Why do I always give him an accent? Isn't that
well,
set in America?
No, it's Shrek. So, Shrek in the first one goes, "That'll do, donkey. That'll
Oh,
do,"
'cause
and
he's
it's his
okay,
Scottish
'cause-
accent.
yeah,
And so,
okay.
yeah, that's
I'm
why.
like, I always give it an accent, but
Right.
I think it's in America.
I'm pretty sure it's American, and
Which
it
is an
could be
accent,
English,
but-
but I'm pretty sure.
I
could-
don't remember, actually.
I'm trying to think. The wife has a pretty thick.
Guys, I haven't seen Babe in a long time
Yeah, that might
because
be
it's
the
a movie
next-
about a babe.
a pig.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much why I stay away
I don't
from
like
it
the
on
look of the
principle.
word either. Like visually, I'm seeing the like
Mhm,
opening titles
mhm.
of the movie Babe, and I'm like, "Huh."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of Babe. Yeah. Mm.
Babe. I don't
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
not great. It's not a good one.
think you picked a good word.
What's your rating
gonna
for
rate
it?
I'm gonna rate it. It's a little vile to me, actually, until Keely Jones says it, and then it's okay. Then it's just you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's magic like that. So.
Yeah, it's fair. Babe. I think.
No, he said babe. That's his word.
Babe.
Babe.
Babe. That's
Get me
disgusting.
some dinner, babe.
If you're gonna say it like that, it's disgusting for me.
It's
Babe.
pretty terrible.
Babe.
Yeah, I think I'll go disgusting. It's not good. It's not a good word.
No.
Yeah.
But I like
awful.
it.
I think it's
don't
vile,
like it.
But that's just me. But also, baby, I would, in that context that we talked about,
It's
I would,
worse.
But
worse.
I was like, baby, babe, babe. Oh. Now
We
it's
should-
extra bad now.
We should be demonetized for that.
Could you imagine though if instead he was singing and I was like, babe, babe, babe.
It's like the Roxanne thing, but it's just rocks.
Rocks.
It's babe, babe, babe. Oh, like babe, babe, babe. No, I thought you'd always be mine,
Oh boy.
babe.
Yeah, so does that change your mind at all?
I like it.
I like it worse.
You like it
I
worse.
like it worse.
I'm gonna like that much worse.
Yeah. It's not. I think still disgusting, but
Wow.
I mean,
that's bad.
you could sway me down if we kept going.
Sway
maybe.
me
So.
down.
I just like it worse. I feel like that's
Sway me
you
down.
don't like our Instagram posts for this account. You like it worse.
I like it. What's your rating? Did you give it a rating, Jake?
Did I say it? It's vile?
Vile for you?
It's vile
Yeah.
for me.
It's fair. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not a
Bad?
good word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like it too, like with pet names, like coming up with something personal, or like something, I don't know. Babe just feels lazy and like
I almost thought you were gonna
Like,
look,
bro, dude,
I almost, you started looking at me and you started talking.
Like,
and
I
I
was
was like,
gonna
"Are
start-
you gonna give me what?"
No.
No, please,
No.
please. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. But yeah. All right, Sarah. Are we saying our words?
I guess so. I guess. What was my word again? Oh, I don't even remember it, you guys. It's a very long
It was
word.
the old person.
it's old person word. I have it here. It's senescent.
It's a senescent. The essence of old. Senescent.
Okay. Here. Okay.
The essence of old is essence.
Available exclusively at
Senescent.
Macy's.
I'm gonna go pure opposite of what you just said.
Are you gonna scream it? I'm here for it.
Senescent.
I'm here for it.
Senescent.
Senescent. That's what I thought you were gonna do.
No, not that much, but just senescent.
Yeah, I just want you to walk around an old folks' home and just point at people doing that.
Senescent.
Look,
Senescent.
mommy, senescent. Yeah.
All right, Jake.
I gotta think about how I want to approach this. Should I try to meet you both in the middle?
Do whatever
Could you meet me in the
feels
middle?
natural.
Mm.
I was
Whatever
trying
you
to
want
song
to
step
do.
to you, but it didn't work.
Senescent.
What'd you say?
I said senescent.
Use it in a sentence.
That sentence is senescent.
We need to have a segment at some point, by the way, called like the spelling bee.
Yeah.
Senescent. 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 It means old. But instead of just saying old, I'm gonna say senescent. In a sentence. A senescent sentence.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't like
No,
that.
we should do a spelling bee at some point. I think that would be
Yeah.
really good.
The every word is gross
Spelling bee.
spelling bee.
I
Oh my gosh, how cool would that be?
it's really good. It's a really good idea.
Spell wasp.
Wasps.
Wasps. Use it in a sentence.
Oh, random thing about wasps. That has nothing
Holy
to do.
crap.
Is that another?
What a rando.
It's the throwback. It's the callback. But
This is the callback episode.
So when I was visiting my sister in Dallas, we walked by a restaurant. And oh man, what was the full? Hold on, I have a picture of it. The name is a Little Red Wasp is the restaurant.
Ew.
I would not eat there.
I
No,
wouldn't either.
yeah.
I'd be like, what am I eating?
Yep. So that's
What's this made out of? Senescent? Senescent wasps?
I bet they just put mayonnaise on it.
How putrid.
How long has this festered in mayonnaise?
This is egregious.
It is the callback episode 9. Yeah. Okay. Is it my turn now?
Call me back. I love that
Yeah,
song.
for words.
For senescent.
For-
Oh,
yeah,
no.
no.
For words, yeah.
Yeah. Company. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. That was, if you like said that in conversation, that would be the one to start me thinking, that is a gross word.
Hey, we're gonna have some company
Yeah.
over.
Who's there?
Who's at the door? Your company smells senescent.
We do not belong to the upper echelon of society.
No, not at all.
The upper echelons belong to us.
Yeah.
It's also very not true.
They
Okay.
don't agree.
Company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I tried to kind of give it that bounce that you talked about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it bounced a little too high. Took a little too much of a hop on that trampoline.
Except it was also pretty monotone. Like, so I actually kind of feel
'Cause
like it kind of like. It was,
I also
yeah.
I imagine like a house butler like announcing
Mm,
your company has arrived.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. No, it's true. Absolutely, they would say it. Probably Butler's favorite word.
Yeah. Ask your nearest butler
Mm-hmm.
what their favorite word is.
Sarah, you gonna say the word?
Yeah, but just give me a second. I gotta write down. Ask your nearest butler.
For the episode title, callback episode, or
No,
ask your nearest spot.
I have a running list of things we've said for
good.
like merch ideas.
Oh yes.
Ask your nearest butler.
Ask your nearest butler.
Oh man.
Company.
Now I didn't watch, but I know you stuck your tongue out when you said that.
She actually didn't.
I didn't,
But-
but
way.
I did this face the whole time.
Yeah, the kind of the
Company.
Jamie Tart face.
I did
Meh.
that.
Yeah.
That.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jamie Tart though. So
He's
whatever.
the best.
Whatever.
Jamie Tart.
What's the last word again?
Well, I'll tell you. I'll
Do
tell you
it.
what it is.
Do it.
Tell you what it is.
Do it
babe.
in our.
That's what it is, babe.
Do it in the pronounce
Babe.
round. Pronounce. How do you pronounce?
Pronounce.
Pronounce.
Bad.
Pronounce.
Babe.
It's the pronoun.
Babe.
Babe. And the pronounce round.
Babe. It's the pronounce round.
I'm trying to think of if there is there another way to say that word.
Is there any other way?
Is there any other way?
There's always another way.
Babe.
Oh, babe.
I guess you have to
80s
yell
rock.
it.
You kind of do.
You kind of have to yell
You
it.
have to yell it because if you
Or
go,
what it.
no, because you could go, babe. Hey, babe, are you awake?
Ew.
Hey, babe.
I don't want.
If
Nope.
like, hey, babe.
Ew.
Oh my god. It's like, babe. Babe, you didn't turn on the light, babe.
That's wrong. That's
I
all
don't
wrong.
like it.
I don't like it.
You want to go?
I don't
shut off
like
the
it.
lights?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Nope. I do not want to do that.
Turning them
Keep
all
the
on.
lights on.
Keep the lights on.
No way, babe.
Oh man.
Babe, this is
Listen
getting a
here,
little too
babe.
senescent for this company.
Babe. I like how you used all the words.
Thank you.
Is the company senescent or are they babes?
Which is worse?
All of it. Who wants company? Who wants it?
No one in our society anymore, I
No.
don't think. I
I
mean,
think company is getting phased out.
yeah.
For all I'm concerned.
Sometimes I'm good company. Other
Hmm.
times I'm a curse. This is also the episode where I just can't keep the songs inside. I
Yeah.
just have to sing them. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I do regret it. I'll do better next time.
Yeah, I hope you will.
Well, speaking of music,
Songs
songs that we can't keep inside.
Are we?
Are we queuing that outro?
I think we're cueing
I
the
think
outro.
speaking of music was the cue for that outro. That was great.
Every word is gross if you think about it. Every word just sucks if you really let it. Every word is gross if you think about it. Every word is gross if you.